My sister spent my parents' funeral money on a luxury cruise. Now she's homeless and demanding I take her in. The text from my sister came at 3 a.m. My landlord kicked me out. I need your guest room until I find a place. We'll be there tomorrow. Not can I stay with you, or I'd hit rock bottom. Just an announcement that she'd be arriving at my doorstep as if I had no say in the matter. Classic Vanessa. Our parents died within months of each other last year. Dad's insurance policy left each of us $45,000 specifically earmarked for funeral expenses and getting back on your feet. I used mine to pay off the remainder of my student loans. Vanessa used hers to book a 3-week Mediterranean cruise with her friends, complete with a private balcony suite and excursions at every port. I deserve this, she told me when I questioned her. Do you know how Shusti it's been dealing with Morn and Dad's deaths? The cruise is practically therapy. Meanwhile, she contributed exactly $0 to our parents' funeral expenses, which I covered entirely. When I reminded her this, she rolled her eyes. You are so responsible, Emma. That's your thing. My thing is living life. Mom and Dad would want me to be happy. I let it go. I always let it go. Since we were kids, Vanessa knew exactly how much she could take before facing consequences, by which was practically everything. Since our parents never said no to their delicate flower, when she blew through the rest of her inheritance in 5 months, I wasn't surprised. When she lost her apartment because she'd spent rent money on designer clothes, I wasn't surprised. When she showed up at my door yesterday with 3 suitcases and her emotional support Pomeranian, I wasn't surprised. But this time I was prepared. You can't stay here, I said, blocking the doorway. Her mouth fell open. What do you mean? I'm homeless. You are not homeless. You are temporarily without housing because of choices you made. She pushed against the door. Are you seriously not going to help me? I am your sister. Yes, you are. And I am going to help you by not enabling you anymore. I handed her a folder containing printouts of the affordable apartment, grain information about local assistance programs, and a counselor's business card. I've paid for 2 weeks at the extended stay hotel downtown. That gives you time to find a job and apply for an apartment. I've also added you as an authorized user on a secured credit card with a $500 limit for emergencies. Her eyes narrowed. You think you are so perfect, don't you? Mom and Dad would be disgusted by how you are treating me. That one stung, but I held firm. Mom and Dad loved you, but they failed you by never teaching you consequences. I am not making the same mistake. Fine, she spat, grabbing the folder. I'll figure it out myself, but don't expect me to forgive you for this. I watched her storm off to the I'd pre-ordered her doll yapping frantically from its designer carrier. That night my phone exploded with texts from extended family members. Apparently Vanessa had told everyone I'd left her on the streets to die because I was jealous of her beauty and freedom. Several aunts suggested I was heartless. A cousin reminded me that blood is thicker than water. I didn't respond to any of them. Instead, I forwarded them the let showing exactly how much of our parents' funeral expenses I covered alone. This morning, Vanessa called from the hotel, her voice different to smaller. The apartment you gave me. They all want proof of income and good credits. I don't have either. I know, I said. That's why the folder also includes information about job placement services and credit counseling. Silence then. Can you at least take Cupcake while I figure this out? The hotel charges extra for pets. No, Vanessa, Cupcake is your responsibility. After she hung up, I sat on my couch and cried. Not because I doubted my decision, but because I mourned the sister relationship I'd never had peace and now likely never would. Sometimes the hardest boundaries to set are with the people who've never had any. But as my dear Mitz reminds me, your parents gave Vanessa everything she wanted. Look how that turned out.